Good morning, students. Today we start with the last and final part of chapter number 1. First point is, why should we wear cotton clothes in summer? So, my dear children, I hope you all know that cotton material is a good absorber of sweat. During summer, we perspire more because of the mechanism of our body which keeps us cool. Because whatever we are doing, the exercise, workout, or routine daily work, at that time, the mechanism of our body produce sweating. We know that during evaporation, the particles at the surface of the liquid gain energy from the surroundings or body surface and change into vapor. So, in last part, we know that how does evaporation cause cooling. The same thing, the same point is apply here. So, the heat energy equal to the latent heat of vaporization is absorbed from the body and leaving the body cool. तो यहाँ पे क्या बोला है कि जो हीट एनर्जी है वो लेटेंट हीट ऑफ वेपोराइजेशन की जितनी हीट एनर्जी है वो एनर्जी जब तक बॉडी में से एब्जॉर्ब होगी वो उतना एब्जॉर्ब करेगी और उसके बाद जो बॉडी है उसको तुरंत ही कूलिंग इफेक्ट देंगी. कॉटन बीइंग अ गुड एब्जॉर्बर ऑफ वाटर helps in absorbing the sweat and exposing it to the atmosphere for easy evaporation. तो बेसिकली कॉटन क्या करता है, कॉटन फाइबर में बहुत ही अच्छी एब्जॉर्प्शन पावर है. वो क्या करता है कि वो जो स्वेटिंग है उसको एब्जॉर्ब कर लेता है और जब भी वो एटमॉस्फेयर के कांटेक्ट में आता है, एटमॉस्फेयर में क्या रहता है, एटमॉस्फेयर में कुछ मॉइस्चर होता है, कुछ वेपर्स होते हैं. तो एटमॉस्फेयर के कांटेक्ट में जब भी वो क्लॉथ आएगा, कॉटन क्लॉथ आएगा, तो इजीली इवापोरेशन होगा और इवापोरेशन के बाद वो जो मटेरियल है वो हमें कूलिंग इफेक्ट देगा. Second point is, why do we see water droplets on the outer surface of a glass containing ice cold water? So, let's assume one activity that we have taken one glass having ice cube. So, at that time, what happened whenever we put that glass in the atmospheric temperature? So, at that time, on the outer surface of glass, we found some small droplets of water. So, basically, what is the reason behind that? The reason is very simple, that the water vapor present in the air and on coming in contact with the cold glass of water, it loses energy and gets converted to liquid state, which we see as a water droplets. So, as we know in the evaporation process that in the atmosphere there are some water, there is some moisture, or that moisture is in a vapor form. So what happened basically, when that glass is come in the contact of the atmosphere, so at that time that vapor comes in contact to that surface of glass and that time they converted into liquid. The simple conversion from gas to liquid, and this process is known as a condensation. Right? So, this is the reason why we found water droplets on the outer surface of glass containing ice cold water. Students, here we complete with the chapter number 1. I hope you all understand the whole chapter. The main highlighted and focusing point of this chapter are characteristics of matter, states of matter, effect of change of temperature, effect of change of pressure, interconversion of three states of matter, factors affecting on evaporation and evaporation process, and the most IMP point is conversion of temperature from Kelvin to Celsius and Celsius to Kelvin. I have already given textbook questions as a homework. After completing that, do exercise given on page number 12.